Welcome to another edition of This Week in Bearcat Athletics. As work continues behind me on the Foster Fitness Center, Northwest Missouri State athletes in basketball and track and field are busy this winter as well. Both basketball teams in action in MIAA play from here on out through the rest of the season, and the indoor track and field team, they had their first competition last weekend. More on all that coming up on This Week in Bearcat Athletics. Both Bearcat basketball teams are in the heart of the MIAA season, and as always, you never know what is going to happen in conference play on any given night. 3 of 4 losses on the season for the Northwest men have come in conference play, including losses in 2 of their last 3. It by no means is time to panic. With about 6 weeks left to play, there are 6 teams on the men's side with 3 losses or fewer in conference play, including Northwest, which puts them in a tie for second place. The Cats dropped their last game at Central Missouri with the team's depth tested to the extreme. Justin Pitts went down with an ankle injury. Matt Wallace and Grant Kozat had both fouled out, so the Cats were forced to play without 3 starters down the stretch in a close game on the road, losing 66-61. Bearcat head coach Ben McCullum says another thing that has hurt his team this season is not being able to play as physical as he would like to see.
I just don't think we're a very physical basketball team. You know, part of that is when you don't have a lot of depth, you can't exactly beat the heck out of each other in practice. And, you know, so naturally you kind of soften up. And you know, right now we're playing fairly soft in that department. I think that's why you need, you know, in that game, you needed a Justin where he was breaking everybody down. I think he had 16 points in 20 minutes. I mean, he was just starting to go. And it would have been good, but we still got to get a whole lot tougher and got a lot of improving to do.
After this week, Northwest will have played 5 of the top 7 teams in the MIAA, with Lindenwood the only other top 7 school yet to face the Bearcats. The Northwest women's basketball team has come out of the Christmas break and played well. The Bearcats have won their last 2 games after playing a good game against a ranked opponent in Washburn, despite suffering a loss in that matchup at home. The Cats beat Southwest Baptist at home on a buzzer-beating shot by Shelby Mustaine, and then followed that with a win at Central Missouri over the weekend when Taylor Scholl hit a pair of free throws with less than 8 seconds to play to give the Cats a 1-point lead. Bearcat women's head coach Michael Smith says he really likes the way his team has come out of the break playing with a new energy level.
You know, we've had good attitude all year. It's just unfortunate that we, you know, started out with a pretty rough, you know, schedule early on and an MIAA play on the road starting out the way we did. But since we've gotten back from Christmas, I've really seen a change in attitudes. I've seen a change in, you know, just excitement and also a change in the way we carry ourselves. So it's been a great thing, and obviously the 2 wins that we've gotten here recently is just help with confidence all around from our team and in our locker room, and we're just excited to keep it going.
While not using it as an excuse, the Bearcats have played a tough schedule this season. After this week, they will have played every team in the top 10 in the league already this year. It was a successful start to the indoor track and field season for Northwest Missouri State in Lincoln, Nebraska last weekend, with several top 5 finishes. The highlight was Nolan Zimmer, who won the 5,000-meter run in a time just a shade over 15 minutes, beating the second-place runner by 7 seconds. The run was not divided into divisions, so his win came against a field that included several Division I athletes. Other top finishers for Northwest included Wick Cunningham taking second in the 3,000-meter. Kevin Schultz and Bryce Sherd also tied for 4th in the high jump. On the women's side, Alexis Boyd took 4th place in the 400-meter dash. This week, several multi-event athletes will be competing in the Dutch Athletics Classic in Pella, Iowa. That's This Week in Bearcat Athletics. I'm Matt Gaarder.